How much you charge for that? Well, they send you the sneakers and I charge them $400. I stay busy with everything.
So we got to work together to make it great. So I got to listen. It is go time. I hope it's go time for you too. Membership or something for you to get in there?
Yeah, you have to.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? I am back. I really wanted to come and talk to y'all as I am struggling to take down this hair. Everybody, I wanted to come and talk to y'all because I know what's going on in the news right now is about this DEI initiative. And many people may be wondering, what is this DEI that people are talking about and what does Target have to do with it? And why is this important? And why are people even talking about this? Well, one of the reasons is that Target for so long has seemed to be an ally for many people of color. You've seen people who look like you and I, women having their products in Target stores. I mean, all of us were hurraying for Target and we were like, don't shop at Walmart and, go to Target. Well, recently, since the election, Target has now rolled back their DEI initiative. They're pulling back. They're saying, no, we aren't going to have that model as well. Now, I want to just talk to you all about what DEI means for me, but I also want to show that there are some companies still rolling with the DEI initiative and why I want to talk about why I feel it's so important. So first I want to play this clip and thank you to Reverend Al Sharpton for always being a spearhead in this thing, regardless of what people may think about, Reverend Al Sharpton. And, there's always going to be some naysayers out there. At the end of the day, he's still out there doing the work that many people are afraid to do. He has been a voice for people of color, people who have been discriminated against. He understands, overstands, understands because he's lived it and he's lived to tell it. So again, I'm glad that he's highlighting this company, and I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and get right into it because I think this is huge. And I think that, y'all, one of the reasons why our ancestors were able to do what they did is because they stood together. They stood together. They did listen. When it was time to boycott some things, they boycotted some things. Okay. And I know that we are so used to being able to get our goods and services a certain way. And a lot of people out here are not going to be able to afford to go to different places. But at the end of the day, y'all, if we don't stand for something, we are going to be willing to fall for anything. And I think that this is just, Target. I know that I'm on a business standpoint. I'm seeing it on both sides. We have to look at who their target audience is. I mean, although many of us love shopping at Target, I don't believe that we are their target audience. I just don't. Do we like shopping there? Yes. Is our dollar important? Absolutely. Okay. We a lot of times, y'all, we are the popularity. We tell people what's popular. That's just the truth of the matter. But I don't believe that we are their target audience. And with that being said, I want to just play a little bit of this. And this is Reverend Al Sharpton. He's leading over 100 members of the NAC, the NAN, the National Action Network, to the Costco in East Harlem for a buy-in to show support for their strong commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion. So what he did was he purchased $100 $25 gift cards for people to shop at Costco in that neighborhood. So I think that's pretty dope. I love Costco, y'all. Costco is one of those stores that you can go in there and you can find just about anything, and the prices are reasonable. And what I also love about Costco is that they, like many companies, y'all, they have partnered with some of these big box companies that y'all love, like one, different down to alcohol, y'all, down to the spirits. They have partnered with them to actually bottle it in their name. So you can do your research, you can do your internet search, and you can see it out there. But I thought that this was pretty neat, and this is it.
I can't say no to that.
That is inspirational. That is inspirational. Be right there. Why? What not better to do than to support those who support you? We have to get out of this mindset, and I'm talking to myself as well. Like, I am not going to be supporting any company, anybody that's not willing to support me, including myself. You know what I mean? Like, we are not doing that. We have supported so many people, y'all, and they keep crapping on us. You know what I mean? And then we are left feeling crappy. Like, no, we don't have to continue standing for that. Y'all, we don't have to continue laying down, taking that. No, if they don't want to support us, and I'm speaking on this DEI initiative because I have seen the power of what this can do when it is, when a company is involved in that, and it really shows other people within that company that you are not alone and that you too have a voice, because that is what DEI showed me, that, oh my God, this company cares. Like, they care about me as an individual, not just as their little worker bee. That's what DEI did for me. And it also opened my eyes to the diverse culture of people that I work with. Like, it opened my eyes to the reality that America, that this world is so diverse and so full of beauty and so full of culture. And we don't all look alike, and we don't all sound alike, and we don't all live the same. And that's just the reality of it. That's the reality of it. And that is okay. That's what DEI did for me. It didn't make me think that somebody was trying to take something from me. Like, it didn't give me that feeling. It gave me a feeling of, man, even people who live in countries, far away from here are struggling with similar things that here I am in this place that I am in, that I'm struggling with. That's what it did for me. And some of you may have a different perspective on that, but I don't see that DEI was hurting anybody. If anything, it was making people feel that we are all inclusive, that we are all the same, that we all bleed the same blood. That's what DEI did for me. So for this to be something that people are afraid of and they are weaponizing it is just boggling my mind. But again, y'all, I have to do one of them woosah moments because, y'all, DEI for me had me in a space where I am in this conference call with people of all ranks, all ethnicities, all ages, all sizes, all hues, all backgrounds. And we are coming together and we are sharing our experiences. That's what DEI did for me. We cried together. We loved on each other. We encouraged each other. That's what DEI did for me. I don't understand why that is being weaponized right now, y'all. I don't understand it, but it is. And many companies are afraid of it. I want to read a little bit of what DEI is supposed to be. But first, let me get into the story about Target. So this one is you can actually do a search, an internet search. AP News, CNBC, MSNBC, everybody is talking about it. Target is now ending its diversity goals as a strong DEI opponent occupies the White House. And they're talking about Trump. Now, at the end of the day, Target is a corporation, a huge corporation, and they are here to make money. And of course, they're going to want to play nice. Of course, they're going to want to play nice. But why does it always have to be on the backs of the American citizens is my question, y'all. Y'all may not see what's being done, but I remember how it felt when I was like, man, they get it. Like, I am not just a little worker bee. And it made me want to work harder because it made me feel like I was seen and it hurt and heard. And I left out of that room. I left out of that space feeling like, man, I work for a company that really freaking cares about me. And why wouldn't I want to work hard for this company? Why wouldn't I want to put my time and effort to make this company grow? I don't know yet. I guess this is just going to be another one of them things that we just have to see what happens. We're going to have to see what happens here because DEI, my fear with it being taken away is that more people are going to go into this bubble and be afraid to be their true selves in these spaces, like at work. A lot of people, they are afraid to be their true selves and show that they have this other side of them because of the repercussions. You know, DEI allowed people to be in these spaces where they can be openly gay, where they can be openly queer, where they can be openly trans, they can be openly themselves, just be themselves. And now people are going to, it is my fear, because we were already repressed in so many ways, and we have been taught to think that we are supposed to be one way, and because we have been taught to think that if you are not of this superior stature, and this superior stature is only one thing, and that one thing is above all other things, and I was taught that was God, but I don't know. I guess there's some people walking this earth that feel as they are God. That's between you and them, God. You know, and here we are. We got Candace Owens being named as the person that is responsible for a mass powwowing. I mean, Candace Owens is a lot of things, but I don't think she's that. I don't agree with everything that Candace Owens says, but I do agree with some of the stuff that, you know, some of the stuff makes sense, y'all. Some of the stuff that she says makes sense to me, just because I know that, you know, we as people can be our own worst enemies, and sometimes we just need to get it together. I don't agree with some of the ways that we, you know, are portraying ourselves out in this world. You know, just like Dr. Umar, there's a lot of people that you don't have to agree with them 100%, you know? You don't want to agree with everybody 100%, right? Because that means what room for you is there? There's no room for you to have a voice. If you agree with everything everybody say 100%, there's things that we can take from people. There's things that I take from people when I'm hearing, when I'm listening to them. It's, you know, you got to really pick and choose and curate your spaces. So I don't believe that she had anything to do with pushing anyone to commit any type of violence like that. What I believe is happening is that people are feeling the pain. People are feeling the pressure. People are feeling isolated. People are feeling, you know, as if something is wrong with this world and they just can't put their fingertips on it. And it's like, man, what do I do? Man, that's why I get up here and do this, because I'm like, no, I'm not going to let this world just die out thinking that there's no hope, because there is hope, y'all. There's so much hope. We just have to get rid of all of that mess. That's it. We have to get rid of all the mess. That's it, y'all. I know sometimes it'd be hard, but we can, okay? We really, really can. Okay, y'all. The other thing I want to talk about is, so I was on Facebook the other morning, and I'm scrolling, and I follow Savannah James because I think that she is a phenomenal woman. I think that being as young as she and LeBron was, and to get to where they are right now in life, that they have gone through some things, and for them to still be standing together, I think that is phenomenal. Because what we often see is the breakup, and we see the chaos, and we see the dismantling of the family. But here we see two individuals who are working together, but also doing their own thing. And I salute her for that. And so I come across this post, and I want to play this post, this clipping. But what struck me in this clipping is the hate. The hate that was just like all up and down that post. And it was like, I don't get where people are coming from with that. Like, what is going on? Like, one thing that I guess that bothers me about this is because all of this stuff that's going on in the news with LeBron, and, she's still human. And I feel that because this is this digital age that we all live in, that human aspect is being further and further removed, so that people can get on here and just say anything. Like, it is a harmless, it's a beautiful video. And me watching the video, my first thought was, yes, like she's showing her daughter how to be a CEO. She's not teaching her to be a little worker bee. She's teaching her to be a CEO. Like, that was my thought. But you go in some of these comments and they're like, oh, it's a shame you're dragging your daughter doing all of this and all of this. And I'm like, man, like, that's coming from a place where you can't be happy. Like, what would make you think anything bad about this clipping? And I'm going to go ahead and play. Let me go ahead and share this clipping. And then I just want you all to tell me what is wrong here. Like, what could possibly make anybody feel a way about this clipping?
Back in Korea.
I'm Jason.
Oh, wow. Thinking of things different.
What's next on the agenda? You know what you're doing.
Come to work with me. Back in Korea.
I love it. I mean, what is not so beautiful about that? Why? So what y'all rather see, the little girls and their moms twerking in the video? Is that what y'all would rather see? Like, because reading some of these comments, I mean, and people were going in on these comments, and I'm like, I don't see what's going on here. Like, am I missing something? Like, what is it? Is it because she is Savannah James, she is LeBron James' wife, and because you think she has all this money, that she does not have problems, that her life is just perfect, right? We think just because money just fixes our problems. That is so not true. Like, money doesn't fix problems, y'all. We as people have to fix our problems. Money can make you comfortable, yes, but it is not going to resolve any issue that you have. No, stop thinking that. We are thinking with a lack mindset when we think from that space. And we are not thinking from a lack mindset in 2025. We are thinking from a mindset of abundance, not thinking of, oh, well, I wish I had that and what I would do if I had that. No, because if you had what she had in that space that you're in right now, you probably wouldn't have it next year. Okay. So just stop. Can we not push this hate rhetoric this year? Can we just be more focused on, doing what we need to do to make ourselves move forward? Not trying to hate on like this. I mean, she's showing that baby how to be a doggone CEO. She is taking her places and spaces and putting her indoors where she needs to be so she can run her own business, y'all. That's what I saw out of that clip. Now, I don't know. What are y'all saying? Did I miss something? Is there another part of the clip that I'm missing? I don't know, y'all. Like, seriously, help me understand. Help me understand. Help me understand. She is a woman, just like so many of us, going through things that women go through, especially when you are married and raising a family. Can we give her a little bit of grace? Can we give her a little bit of grace, y'all? And she's a Black woman in freaking America, in this world that is so male driven. And she has to make her own identity in LeBron's foot. Come on, y'all. At the same time, raising her baby, she empty nesting at the same. Come on, y'all. Can we allow her just a little bit of grace and space and let her do what she needs to do to raise this princess to be the queen that she need to be? We don't need nobody else twerking on TV, twerking on video, showing people like, no, we don't need any more of that. We need more of that. Okay. We need more of that. That's all I'm saying, y'all. Okay. I gave myself a migraine going down this doggone lane with y'all. And I said, I'm not doing it. So we're going to take a quick break, okay? We are going to take a quick break. And what are we going to play, y'all? What are we going to play? You know what, y'all? We're going to play a quick Jazzy. You know, big shout out to Jazzy on your achievements, Honey Pie Sugar Plum. You better do that, honey. You better do that, okay?
Second pass, minute after minute, damn. Hours after hours, traps my mind day after day. I don't know why your mind just wanders when you feel like you can't hold any longer. I feel your heartbeat so much stronger every time I walk away. Can you clear the air? Can you? To me it's so unfair. Say you're here to stay. Yeah. Look inside your heart, can you? Can this be understood? Please don't walk away. Say we'll be okay. Say we'll be okay. Say we'll be okay. Do you remember promises were made to me? Do you remember saying you'll give anything? Well, baby, first gotta protect my peace from all of these feelings. No, why your mind just wanders when you feel like you can't hold any longer. I feel your heartbeat so much stronger every time I walk away. Hey, can you clear the air? Can you? To me it's so unfair, no love. Say you're here to stay. Yeah, yeah. Look inside your heart. Can this be a new start? No. Please don't walk away. Say we'll be okay. Say we'll be okay. Say we'll be okay. Say we'll be okay. Look inside your heart, can you? Is this a brand new start? Ready? Please don't walk away. Say we'll be okay. Say we'll be okay. Say we'll be okay. Say we'll be okay.
I'm gonna support your page. It doesn't hurt to like somebody's page. It doesn't hurt to follow somebody. It doesn't hurt to comment either. That helps the person engage. You don't know what people are going through. Support somebody's page today. Do yourself a favor. Stop being selfish and go and support somebody's page today. Go and subscribe, go and follow, whatever the case may be. That could really help a person. You don't know what somebody
I'm ashamed by the things we've said. We act like there's no love at all by the games that we both play. Your loving. I need your loving. Yes, I do. Gotta have your loving. Baby, don't really try. No, you're my everything. I want your loving. Taking trips in the whip all alone, watching TV at the crib without you, feeling like a dog without his bone. Girl, I'm miserable and hurt without you, baby girl. Can you feel my pain? I don't really wanna live without you. Wanna give you my last name. I want you.
Said I want you and I need you. Okay, D-Mont. Okay. Y'all. I got a special place in my heart for D-Mont because I remember the first time I even learned of who he was, his cousin, which was, someone who I loved, who was so near and dear to me. She called me and she was like, we got to go and see my cousin. He has his CD out, and she was so excited and stuff. And oh man, and just seeing the trajectory of where he has taken his career, you know, man, it just, when I tell you the talent, y'all, in the 716, I always talk about this, the talent in the 716 is phenomenal. Those are two artists, two Buffalo born artists. Well, Jazzy's Niagara Falls, but still Buffalo, whatever, you know. Listen, y'all, the 716 has a lot of culture in it, a lot of doggone stuff going on. So y'all, do y'all watch the Toya and Reginae show? I've been following Toya for years. You know, I've been following her and Lil Wayne since they were like youngins. Because I remember when he was like 14 on the scene, and I couldn't believe like he was just doing all of these great things at such a young age. And then when they got pregnant with Reginae, and it was just, you know, it didn't end up working out. It didn't end up working out for them, but I love that as a young mom that she still took on that responsibility. And Reginae grew up kind of in the scene. She grew up in front of our eyes, and she still seems to be a very well-rounded young being. And that a lot has to do with Toya. You know, and if you follow Toya, she comes from many of our backgrounds. That's why I think she's so relatable, because what I see playing out in television is what I see playing out in my neighborhood, y'all. These are houses that I've been in. These are people that I know. You know what I mean? These are people that we know. And I think that's why Toya and Reginae's story is so relatable. So in these let me play a little bit of because the new season just started, y'all, and it's good. Listen, I binge watched the first, I think 2 episodes are out right now. And I binge watched those 2 episodes, and I was engrossed. I was like, yes, I need more, because Toya is the sister that has made it. And when you have somebody who has made it, at least this is my take on it. Toya is the one who has made it, right? She was with Lil Wayne, and a lot came with that. You know, the fame and fortune, but there's still a lot that came with that, you know. And at the same time, her family is still her family. They still have their own troubles. Her mom still has her own struggles. These are real life struggles that we see our aunts and uncles, some moms and pops going through. And this is what she has going on. So although she does have this fame and fortune in real life, she does, but in real life, she also has many of the same problems that we have. Now, I know some of y'all may be sitting back and thinking, well, if I had that money and I would do this. No, y'all, didn't we say we're not doing that this year? We are not thinking from a lack mentality. We are thinking from an abundant mentality, and we are thinking not from a place of, I would do this if I had that, because no, with the mindsets that many of us have, we would not have that money the next day. Okay, how many of y'all go get them income taxes and it's gonna be gone? Y'all go get them $10, $12, $30,000 income tax checks, and them income tax checks gonna be gone the next month, and y'all gonna be struggling to pay rent and stuff. I mean, come on, y'all. There's a lot that we need to fix before we can talk about what we would do if we had this, that, and the other. That's why we have to trust this process. So I want to play a little bit of this video, just the trailer for the new season, and y'all, it is good. It is good. And then we can get into it. This is the newest one, I believe. Now, y'all,
and now a first look at the new season of Toya and Reginae.
Previously on Toya and Reginae.
Last season, I was all about fixing things with my family. I really have to start setting boundaries with my family.
You have to take a step back and detach yourself before you run yourself crazy.
Beginning with my sister, Beatty. Me and Beatty have this weird relationship.
It's not Beatty, it's the girlfriend in her ear.
This ain't got to do with me, baby.
I don't like you.
Are you done? Get around. Cameras up. Y'all broke up? Yeah. With Mel gone, our relationship was back on track. However, sorting things out with my brother Casey was a #hot mess. My brother is sending me all these crazy messages.
You think I ain't gonna go off on you? Y'all calling me with bull, messing my spirit up. I just feel like you could support me more.
I'm your sister, bitch. I'm not your mama.
Meanwhile, I was making movie magic and was all booed up.
You my girlfriend.
Would you dip me and eat me? But in the end, love was not enough, and life got scary.
I'm officially single, focusing on myself.
So it was time for a new beginning. Hashtag fresh start.
I really want to get out of Atlanta. Move to LA, baby. And Red caught me off guard talking about let's have another baby.
You know what we need to do? Have a damn baby.
But what I found out was devastating.
Women who have fibroids have a double risks of having a miscarriage.
And to make matters worse, we couldn't find my mom.
None of y'all ain't told Tanita. Somebody needs to go find Nita. I just pray that it's not drug use, and I'm just praying that it's not her going backwards.
And things with Casey went straight south.
When people make me mad, I click south.
I'm the reason my brother's dead. How could you tell me something like that? I'm done.
A new year and a new adventure.
Y'all, listen. The season is shaping up to be really, really good. I love that she lets us in on and is vulnerable with it. She lets us in on what is really going on. Like, this is the reality that many of us face. Many of us who have family members who may be out in the world or dealing with substance abuse or just dealing with any type of issues, y'all. Like, it can get real with the family. It can get real with the family. You have this life, but you also have that life, and that life is a part of a lot of our reality as well. And I mean, Toya, I'm applauding you, and I love what you and Reginae have been doing and continuing to do outside of being attached to Lil Wayne. I love that. I love that Reginae is, you know, I love their relationship. It kind of reminds me of my oldest daughter and my relationship, because there's a little bit of a friendship bond there, but there's also the element of I'm still your mama. Okay, I'm gonna let you fall, but I'm gonna still try and guide you as well and give you some advice. I'm gonna let you fall. You know, Toya let her fall. Toya let her do what she go do, but she's also there when Reginae needs her, which I think it makes them like the dynamic duo. I love their relationship. I love their closeness. I love that Reginae has a mom that is as cool as Toya, that she can also talk to. It seems like, you know, like I've been following them for some time. Like they had other shows. I was following them too, because I really love what Toya does. And I love how she's been able to rebrand herself away from Lil Wayne. I love that, because a lot of people associated her with that for a very long time. Now she's like her standalone person. Okay, Toya is doing it on her own. Okay, Reginae is doing it on her own. Okay, they are their standalone people, and I love that. I love that. So, y'all, I know I'm tuned in. Let me know in the comments if y'all are tuned in, because I know I'm going to be tuned in. There's a few shows that I am tuned into, y'all, here recently. I see that family business, one of Carl Weber shows, he has a Louisiana edition. What? New Orleans? I got tuned in today. I started watching it, y'all. I had already sat still enough to binge watch the to binge watch that. So I'm gonna have to go back, but I'm definitely going to be tuned into Family Business, Carl Weber. That is one of the shows, the original show me and my mom used to watch together. And what? Now there's a New Orleans edition. I am here for that, y'all. What? I am here for that. Carl Weber has some good books. Y'all, if y'all follow the book scene, y'all will know who I'm talking about. And these are movies now. These are shows that are on BET. They be in the BET family, but y'all, I'm here for that. I am here for that, y'all. In closing, I want to talk to y'all about something. How do the rumors get started? Started by the jealous people. And so now, y'all, we talked about this rumor that's going around about Obama and Jennifer Aniston. And I'm like, you know, Obama, I know. You know, but we got to talk about it. I just don't feel like Obama. I just don't think that. No, I just don't, you know. And I am not shooting Jennifer Aniston down. I'm just saying that some things just got to make sense. And I just don't. They got through all them years in the White House, y'all, without making any type of issues. Like, y'all want this to be the same, and again, I am not shooting down Jennifer Aniston. I'm just saying, y'all y'all know what they represent. Y'all know what they represent. So what bigger of a scandal than to put them with somebody who was once America's, princess? Everybody loved Jennifer Aniston and still love Jennifer Aniston. So why not do that? And then, from what I'm gathering, Jennifer and Michelle are actually cool, and they know each other more so than Obama and Jennifer. But y'all want to put these two women. And then, Jennifer, is it true that you said that, of all people that you like, that was kind of disrespectful? Like, like you wasn't too bothered that they put you with Obama? You that was kind of stepping the lines there, Jennifer. I'm just saying. Egging it on a little bit. I don't know. I just don't see Obama, President Obama. I just don't see that, y'all. I just don't. Y'all now do kind of feel like y'all trying to tear down everybody that we have been able to look up to by pushing this agenda. It's kind of feeling like that, y'all. Like, y'all just want to just throw stuff out there. Y'all just throwing darts to see what stick. Y'all just throwing darts, and then y'all know we go pick it up and start talking about it because everybody's talking about it. So now we got to bring it up. But y'all can throw that dart. It's not going to stick. I don't think that dart is going to stick. No, y'all not doing that. Just like y'all out here trying to bring Savannah down with these LeBron rumors. And man, y'all. I love social media and I love this internet access, y'all. But sometimes I just want to just put the shades back on. These lines just are growing. These wisdom lines. This is my mama forehead, and these suckers just are growing, y'all. They just are growing. They just are growing. They are just growing. Going back to the Toya and Reginae show, there's so many things that I love about that show, y'all. It shows sibling rivalry, which is common when you have multiple kids. It's very, very common. You can probably see it when you have 2 kids. You'll see that sibling rivalry. 3 kids, 4 kids, you'll really see it when you have multiple kids. I just love that it is all out there, Toya. And I know it can't be easy to have your family's life portrayed out there, but what I think is so powerful about what it is that you all are doing is that you are showing the reality of what many people face here. Many of us face that reality that we, even though we may, elevate to a certain level, at the same time, we're leaving people behind that are still on that low vibrational level, who are dealing with some real life things, who may not ever be able to not, break free from those demons. And that's just the reality. Like, the system is not set up for everybody to win. And if we get that through our head, and Toya, I'm talking to you too, hon, because I see the things that you are struggling with. These are things that many of us struggle with. I see the things that you are struggling with. I realize that we can't take everybody with us. I realize I can love somebody. I can love somebody with everything in me, every fiber of my being, but that does not mean that person is supposed to go with me. That does not mean, Toya, honey, that those people are supposed to go with you. And I know that it's going to be difficult because it can be so lonely. It can be so lonely in this world, and we just want to love on everybody, like Vette just want to love on everybody and just give this love to people. But the reality is that everybody's not going to be loyal enough to go with you. Everybody's not going to love you as much as you love them enough to go along with you. And some people are really just holding you back from your own greatness. And that's just reality. And that's what I see in what's going on with Toya and her family and a lot of our families and a lot of the things that many of the reasons why we don't make it to a certain level is because we are unable to let go of certain things and people and places. I talk about it all the time because I've seen it in my own life, and I've seen it in other people's life, and I study successful people, and I study people with talent, and I see the things that are holding them back. And it's been my experience that a lot of times it is those things, it's the people, it's the places, it's the things that we think that we need that's holding us back. That's just been my reality, y'all. So not yeah, but anywho, y'all. Lastly, what I want to point, because we seem to not be able to shop at places like Target and Walmart and places like that. So the push is going to be to be able to find places where we can shop and get those necessities that we need. So Save a Lot, Aldi's, you know, I don't even want to say Amazon, because Amazon they were all lined up, y'all. They're all going to benefit. But one of the places I wanted to talk to y'all about, there's a Black-owned diaper company called Tinky Poo Diapers. There's a YouTuber that I follow. She's a woman who at 43, she's 43 and her husband's 50. They had a baby, and I love watching their channel, and they had sent her these Tinky Poo Pampers, and I was pleased to find out that it was Black-owned, and they have all these little Black baby faces on there. So you guys go to tinkypoo.com. No, we are not sponsored or affiliated with Tinky Poo. I am just trying to let you guys know other alternatives out there. I did a look-see at the website, and I'll pull it up. And I looked at some of the prices. It seemed comparable to what I've seen in the store when I've gone to baby showers and bought Pampers. It seems to be pretty much the same prices, especially if you buy in bulk. In that $50 range seems to be the price for about 100 diapers. Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. But that seems to be like mid-price, and that seems to be the range for these Pampers. So I don't know. I was thinking, you know, if I have a baby shower, I know I have some baby showers coming up. I may get some of these Pampers, because I definitely don't want to shop at places that's not going to be supportive of me. So this is the website, everybody. It's tinkypoo.com. Again, we are not affiliated with them at all. I am just trying to show people other alternatives. And I know diapers are a necessity out here. I think these are so cute. Y'all. And I went to shop diapers, and like I said, this seemed to be like a 4-pack Pampers and 2-pack Swipe, $57. That seems to be like this is about what I was seeing when I was buying cases of Pampers, the $57. So yeah, I don't know. I know I have some baby showers coming up, so I think I'm going to give that a try and see what happens. I definitely, again, I do not want to support anybody, any businesses that are not willing to support the things that I believe in. Why should I have to give my money to somebody that don't want to support me or don't like? I don't want to do that. I will walk out the store, leave all my stuff up there. I don't need it. Like, if you don't want to respect me, if you don't want to support me, why am I spending my money with you? You see, listen, y'all, you see a lot of cultures will not spend their money unless they're within that culture. I don't see why we can't follow suit, y'all. I know we aren't going to be able to find everything that we need, you know, within the Black culture or the people of color culture. I know that, but y'all, we can try a little bit. Oh, just a little bit. And just a little bit, baby. Just a little bit. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. Well, everybody, moving on. CNN has announced layoffs. They're the latest to announce layoffs. I feel that what we are going to see, everybody, is a shift from that mainstream television that many people are used to seeing. Like, gone are the days where the ABCs, the NBCs, the CBSs, the CNNs, those dominate the airwaves. Gone are those days. Now you'll see more YouTube present. You see more YouTubers being the go-to, and TikTokers being the go-to for people to consume their news and media and entertainment. I mean, that it's just the way of the world, and the more we begin to adjust, I'm not saying that we all have to be accepting of it. I know, because I was fighting, I was kicking and screaming. I was like, no, I don't want to move to this digital age. Like, where is the human aspect of it? But I think that is up to us to at least humanize it, because in this digital world, it is easy to forget that there are people behind the screen. There are people behind the keyboard. There are people behind these stories that we are bringing to y'all. There are people behind it. And right now, there are people that's going to feel what is going on at CNN. So CNN announced that it is restructuring this past Thursday. And this is being reported by AP News. Everybody, that it said that this layoff includes some 200 layoffs and an accelerated pivot to digital operations, because what they are seeing is that people are consuming their news and information not on the regular stations. Those that is just like with the regular radio, everybody, though gone are those days where people are just going to those platforms to ingest their news and entertainment and media. People are going to other platforms. There's TikTok, there's Instagram, where did you get your news from today? How many of you really watch one of those regular news stations to get your news? Or are you listening to me to get your news and information? Or are you on another platform to get your news and information? And what CNN is finding is that they are paying all of these big bucks to people, y'all. And people aren't tuning in, like not the coming of age people, not a lot of the millennials. The ones that are tuning in are probably like my moms and pops and our grandparents. Those are the people that are tuning in. But the truth of the matter is, everybody, that is not the demographic that a lot of them want to cater to, because that is not the growing demographic. They want to cater to the demographic that is growing. And those people are on social media, so they have to pivot. All of these stations, you're going to see a lot more internet radio stations growing, coming up, or you're going to see a pivot of these regular radio stations to a more digital base. I'm still surprised now the lack of social media presence that a lot of these businesses do not have. Like one of the major radio stations here in Western New York, they don't really have a big digital platform. They don't have a big social media presence. It's probably based on the market as well. There's a lot of factors that goes into that, but again, the truth of the matter is that is where this world is heading. And CNN is saying that they have to streamline some things. And they're saying this is an accelerated pivot to digital operations and new TV roles for personalities like Wolf Blitz, Jake Tupper, and Audie Cornish. You see people like Don Lemon. He's over on his own podcast. I've been following Don and Chris Cuomo. Those are two people that I love watching. That's what brought me over to CNN. Now they're off doing their own thing. Don has his lemon podcast, and you can be a lemon head or a lemonade. I'm part of the lemon crew over there with Don Lemon. He's one of the people that I go to and I listen to, like his commentary, just like Roland Martin. There's certain people that I listen to. But what I'm noticing that you are seeing more and more people come over to the YouTube side, or they're getting their own website and going on a digital side. They're leaving these mainstream jobs because they see it is really more profitable out here. It's just that you don't have that big backing that you get from these major companies, that you get, that big promotion, that you got that push. They have their arm length is a lot wider, their reach is a lot longer in the beginning because they just have that. So you will be doing a lot more footwork yourself, but y'all, I see a world of possibilities out here in these YouTube streets. I see a world of possibilities out here in these digital media streets. A world of possibilities. We just have to get out our own way. I'm just saying, Vette, you just have to get out your own way. Okay. You are blessed and highly favored for a reason. Just get out your way, boo-boo. Get out your way. That's all. That's all we are doing in 2025. Y'all, we are getting out our own way. Okay. That's the best thing we can do for ourselves. One of the best things that we can do for ourselves. So one of the things I want to leave y'all with is in my quest to figure out this social media world, I am finding more and more things to enlighten me. And one of the issues that I found is that a lot of, listen, y'all, did y'all know that a lot of these starving artists, they have their designs stolen? Now, last month I had came across a post, and I cannot remember who this young lady was, but she had this beautiful jean suit, and it had like this, it flowered out, and Akira allegedly took her design. And then I saw the same design on Fashion Nova. They have like these blue leather baggy jeans that look like they have flowers coming out. It's just the bottom of it just like flowered out. It's beautiful. It got zippers, but this is her design. This is her design. Well, I stumbled across another one, and this woman, this person is saying that this design was stolen from them. So let me go ahead and share my screen. And then I want to know what your thoughts are, because this seems to be an issue. This seems to be an issue, y'all.
It's about survival, not just art. Walmart, a corporation that just ended their DEI initiative, is profiting off Black and queer creatives like me. They're selling my design without paying me. This isn't their first time either. Look it up. And now they think they can just take it? I've been an artist and designer for about 10, 11 years. This year, I decided for the first time to transition from corporate art, or direct from studio to collector art, to fine art. Painting takes time. This year, I've been using art to heal through my burnout and prepare for my art show. Every painting and every design is also how I provide for my family. Enough is enough. Fuck you, pay me. Many of you know this is my trademarked and copywritten design that sold out and went viral when Issa Rae wore it, Lena Waithe, Tina Wesley, and you guys, everyone who purchased it. If you've ever wanted merch, prints, or anything that is currently on madamuse.la, now's the time. This is the last month that I'll have them on my site. You may be able to temporarily steal my designs, but you can't steal my voice or the truth behind my work. Thank you for standing with me and showing what real support looks like. How would you feel if $1 billion corporation stole your work and profited off your creativity?
It seems to be a growing issue. This seems to be a growing issue, and what I always think, okay, if this is being highlighted now, imagine what was being done back in the days and how many artists had their work stolen. We're talking from musical artists to design artists to books. Remember the book, The Matrix, that was allegedly stolen from a Black woman, and she fought hard to get the rights, to get paid for that. Y'all, this is being done, and it's still being done. It's still being done, y'all. Oh, y'all. All we can do is just highlight these things and just spread the word. Spread the word. Walmart, shame on you. Another reason why, y'all, listen, if they are just going to be doing this, why are we being supportive of it, supportive of these places? And I know, just like the Queen, Tamika Mallory said, I know it's going to be tough for some people to boycott and not shop at these places because you're so used to it. But y'all, let me just show what the Queen, Tamika Mallory, had to say. And I just want to leave y'all with this. All right. She said, every time folks start talking about boycott major businesses that disrespect our race, not a particular person, all of us, people start with a million reasons why we can't, we shouldn't, we won't. And some are very valid reasons. I get it. Lord knows I get it. But just know a time will come when we won't have a choice. Right now we have a choice, y'all. Right now we have a choice. We have the ability to use our voices right now. We don't know what this is going to look like 6 months from now. Heck, y'all, we've seen what came down just in this week. In this past week alone, we've seen people are showing who they are and who they stand for and what's important to them. Why can't we just do that? It is all right for us to show what's important to us. It is all right for us to demand respect. It is all right, y'all. I know it's going to hurt our pockets a little bit, but when we stand together, when we stand together, do y'all see what was achieved when people stood together? And I'm not saying stand together just because you're of a particular color. I'm not saying that, y'all. I'm just saying when we stand together. I was just watching Selma, And I was looking at all of those faces that were out there. They weren't all just looking like me, y'all. It was a togetherness because we were all realizing, people were realizing that like we all are affected. We all are affected. So y'all, I'm going to keep on doing what I need to do. And y'all have a wonderful, 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 wherever you are on purpose, because you can, because the Most High said you can. And I'm going to keep on doing what it is that I need to do. And I love y'all. Long life. You make sure you have a wonderful, 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 wonderful on purpose, because you can. All right. Okay. All right.
They really feel me, I ain't keeping in touch. When they down low, hating, don't be peeping in much.
That's why I'm on the low when I'm getting this dough. Just like Uncle Luke when they peeping the show.
Even the roads and concrete be forced to grow. That ground you be under if you forced to low.
Yeah, 4, 5, 6 be slick just like CeeLo. Chest so big to grind like Rambo.
First blood is spilled, tension is built. Every sentence, every bar, every mention is killed.
I'm caught the party, sipping on Bacardi. You lying in your rhymes, I'm lying like Ed Hardy.
Bugatti skirt, 0 to 60. If I stop to think or blink, you might miss me.
Mach 10 to win, smile just grin. Blessing my mess, somehow I still sin. Crooks off the book, you shook like vibrators. We driving a ride, we out like radiators.
Yeah. Kill gators, kill haters, snipe shit. Dutch clear, nothing left but night shit.
Game shots, 5 hits, real quick. Changed up the ski mask and outfit.
Night dark, we lit, Edison. Sit and yak while Joker smoke the medicine.
That's why they call me the high joke. You like the match without no smoke.
Mike Jordan, game 6, I won't choke. They complain about shit, but won't vote.
This the realest shit that I wrote. You cats not hard, you soft like egg yolk, Paul.
Cause, give me a round of applause. Don't come around here unless you come with bars.
This is a Green Links Media production. Thank you for watching. Subscribe now and hit the bell to be reminded when we go live.